Iowa today, Clive, Iowa. That state, as you might know, central to America's farming industry, which has faced a major strain, especially here in the recent years. Aaron Lehman is with us tonight. He's the president of the Iowa Farmers Union. Joins us now as the commander-in-chief was just in his state. Aaron, good of you to join us tonight. Thanks for being with us. I want to know what's going on there because I'm looking at Iowa, 30 million acres of farmland, 84,000 farms, 143,000 Iowa farmers. But I'm also looking at what it costs to grow there right now. Input costs are more than revenue, basically about 24% higher. What are you seeing across the state? I heard a lot of the president touting the economy and farming there. What are you seeing?
Yeah, our farmers are really reporting that they are on the verge of a crisis situation. We have inputs that have gone up 50% over the past decade. We're seeing a lot of farm bankruptcies, more in the first quarter of 2025 than all in 2024. And farmers are experiencing higher health costs, as your chart indicated. Our Iowa farmers are experiencing that as well. So our farmers are really facing a very difficult time.
The president has a $12 billion assistance package for farmers. You can call it a bailout, however you want to describe it. He was talking about how the money is out the door or getting out the door soon. As it relates to that, how much will that help where you are tonight?
Well, it's right to say that there's been big problems with our policies dealing with trade and to try to compensate farmers who have been caught in a chaotic trade policy. So it will not cover all the losses farmers are feeling, and it certainly won't deal with those long-term trade relationships that have been damaged. Our farmers are reporting that between higher costs and lower prices for what we grow, that they're having very difficult conversations with their bankers trying to figure out how to finance a crop put in the ground this spring. The number of calls to farmer hotlines are going up for farmers who are in real economic stress.
You know, Aaron, we all saw a couple weeks ago, Mark Carney and Xi Jinping together strike a major trade deal. There's the quote unquote mother of all deals that just got announced between the European Union and India. What does that mean? What is the president's trade policy meant from where you are? And for folks, obviously, who are not a farmer, what does this mean for food costs back at home?
Yeah, you know, we just have not seen the promises that have been made regarding finding a new era in trade relationships. We need to get to fairer trade for farmers, for workers that make a real difference, both on the factory floor and in our fields. But we just haven't seen the impact of that yet. And it feels like we're farther away from getting to fair trade. In the meantime,
what would you want to tell the White House tonight, Aaron?
Yeah, we need to have a much more a trade policy that makes sense, right? That doesn't put farmers at the front lines of retaliation. And we need to have something that is more consistent, right? We have real trade issues to deal with, but we're not getting to them because we're flipping tariffs on and off. We're using the wrong trade tools at the wrong time, and that just puts farmers at the front of the line for retaliation. And in the meantime, it doesn't mean lower food prices for the consumers that we want to grow food for.
Aaron Lehman is the Farmers Union president there in Iowa. Aaron, thank you. I should note Iowa, by the way, produces 17%. Consider this, 17% of the eggs in this country, 35% of all pork. President Trump in the heartland this afternoon.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.